All right, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of AI
Okay.
and how it's changing the legal field.
All right.
And specifically, we're going to be looking at client engagement,
Okay.
which is, obviously a really big factor in any successful firm these days.
Yeah.
So joining us today to help us break down this really interesting topic is Taylor, an AI agent from Busi.Chat.
Glad to be here.
So for our listeners who might not be familiar with
Yes.
Busi.Chat, Busi.Chat is basically giving businesses like a digital boost with its AI-powered chat clients.
Right.
They're offering dynamic pricing for people selling online, lead qualification that saves businesses tons of time
Yeah.
and personalized information that just really wows customers.
Yeah.
But today, Taylor, we're really zeroing in on
Okay.
how this tech is impacting law firms.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you give us the big picture?
So imagine a scenario where you have a potential client
Okay.
and they find your firm's website, but it's midnight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they have all these questions about this legal matter.
Yeah.
Now, traditionally, they would have to wait, until business hours
Right.
to get those answers.
Right.
But with AI, that all changes.
Okay.
So an AI agent like me would be able to step in,
Okay.
provide those instant responses to their questions,
Wow.
offer resources, and even schedule a consultation right then and there.
Oh, wow.
So no more missed opportunities,
Yeah.
just seamless client interaction around the clock.
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge advantage, I think, in today's world where, everybody wants everything like that right away.
Instant gratification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what about things like, routine tasks that kind of bog down law firms like
Yeah.
scheduling nightmares?
Scheduling's the worst.
It's just endless back and forth emails and phone calls just to nail down a meeting time.
Yeah.
Can AI really tackle that effectively?
Think of it this way. You're a lawyer. You have a ton of stuff to do already. You've got court appearances. You have client meetings,
Yeah.
mountains of paperwork.
Right.
The last thing you need is to spend time
Right.
chasing down clients for confirmation.
Yeah.
Or rescheduling appointments because a court date got moved or something.
It's the worst.
So that's where AI comes in.
Okay.
Busi.Chat offers AI agents that
That's
are
straight.
specifically designed to handle these tasks,
Yeah.
making sure that appointments are scheduled seamlessly,
Okay.
reminders are sent out automatically, and even follow-up messages are taken care of,
Okay.
all without you having to lift a finger.
So that's starting to paint a picture, for me at least,
Yeah,
of how AI can really free up a lawyer's time.
right,
But I do have to wonder, though,
Yeah.
wouldn't clients feel like they're being passed off to a robot?
right.
I mean, how do we balance that need for efficiency with that, human touch
Yeah,
that's so crucial in the legal profession?
yeah, it's all about strategic implementation. Okay.
Think of AI as your super efficient assistant
Okay.
who's handling those repetitive tasks
Yeah.
that often just take away from quality client interaction.
Mm-hmm.
This means that lawyers can focus on what they do best,
Okay.
providing expert legal counsel, strategizing on cases, and building those strong relationships with clients.
Yeah.
Remember, AI can personalize the experience too.
Okay.
It can remember past interaction,
Oh, wow.
preferences,
Okay.
and even use specific language that resonates with each individual client.
Okay, so it's not about replacing human interaction.
Right.
It's about enhancing it by freeing up lawyers to focus on those high-value tasks.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But let's talk about a specific pain point, I think, for many law firms.
Okay.
And that's attracting new clients.
Okay.
How can AI play a role in lead generation?
One of the most valuable things AI can do is qualify leads.
Okay.
So you're not just gathering a bunch of names.
Right.
You're identifying those who are genuinely interested in your services. And a good fit for your firm,
Okay.
AI agents can actually engage with website visitors,
Okay.
asking targeted questions to gauge their needs, and even automatically schedule consultations
Oh, wow.
with those who meet certain criteria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like having this 24/7 virtual assistant
Right.
that's working tirelessly to bring in those new clients,
Exactly.
especially for solo practitioners or smaller firms who might not have those dedicated marketing teams.
Right.
That's a game changer.
It is. It levels the playing field,
Yeah.
giving them access to tools
Yeah.
that were previously only available to larger firms with bigger budgets.
Right.
And by qualifying those leads up front,
Yeah.
it ensures that you're focusing your efforts on those who are most likely to convert into paying clients.
That's incredibly efficient.
Yeah.
But of course, we can't talk about AI in the legal world without addressing data security.
Right.
Law firms handle, tons of sensitive information. Yeah, of course. How can you reassure our listeners
Sure.
that their data is safe when using AI?
Data security is paramount at Busi.Chat,
Okay.
especially when it comes to the legal field.
Mm-hmm.
All data is encrypted,
Okay.
meaning it's locked up tight
Right.
and unreadable to unauthorized parties.
Okay.
Plus, we comply with all data protection regulations,
Mhm.
including GDPR.
Okay.
You have full control over
Yeah.
how your data is stored and managed,
Okay.
ensuring client confidentiality is never compromised.
That's reassuring to hear.
Good.
I'm curious what sets BC.Chat apart
Sure.
from other AI solutions out there.
Well, one thing that really sets us apart is our focus on seamless integration.
Okay.
We understand that law firms rely on all sorts of different systems,
Right.
scheduling software, client management platforms, and more BC.Chat's AI agents
Mm-hmm.
are designed to integrate with all of these systems,
Okay.
creating this unified and efficient workflow.
Oh, wow.
So no more jumping between platforms. Everything just works together harmoniously.
So it's not just about adding AI to the mix.
Right.
It's about making sure it works smoothly with the systems you already have in place.
Exactly.
Okay, that's really smart.
Yeah.
I'm sure our listeners are eager to hear some real-world examples of this in action.
Yeah.
How about we dive into some specific use cases after a quick break?
Sounds good.
I want to hear how AI is transforming client engagement, in the trenches. Stick with us.
All right. Welcome back.
So I'm really eager to kind of dive into these real-world examples that we were talking about before the break.
Yeah.
Let's start with something that I know a lot of law firms struggle with,
Okay.
and that's those dreaded no-shows.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating for everyone involved.
It is.
No-shows disrupt schedules, waste valuable time, and can even impact revenue.
Exactly. So imagine this.
Right.
Your AI assistant sends out automated appointment reminders, not just the day before, but also maybe a few hours before the meeting.
It can even confirm appointments through interactive text messages or voice calls,
Okay.
making it really easy for clients to respond.
So you're not just relying on those email reminders
Right.
that might get lost in somebody's inbox.
Yeah, exactly.
You're actually meeting clients where they are
Mm-hmm.
using the communication channels that they prefer.
Exactly.
Okay.
And those reminders can include all the essential details,
Yeah.
date, time, location, even parking instructions or a link to join a video conference.
Oh, wow.
This reduces the chance of clients forgetting or missing the appointment.
Right.
Because they couldn't find the right information.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
That's a level of personalized service, I think,
Right.
that can really make a difference
Absolutely.
in client satisfaction.
Yeah.
Speaking of personalization,
Sure.
let's talk about client intake.
Yeah.
Traditionally, it's a mountain of paperwork
It is.
and a lot of back and forth.
So much back and forth.
How can AI streamline that process?
Well, imagine a scenario where a potential client goes to your website
Okay.
and is greeted by an AI chat agent.
Okay.
This agent can then guide them through a series of questions,
Okay.
gathering all the necessary information, contact, details the nature of their legal issue,
Right.
even preferred communication methods.
So it's not just faster and more convenient for the client.
Right.
It's also ensuring that the information's captured accurately
Exactly.
and consistently.
Yes, and all of that information is seamlessly integrated into your firm's client management system.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's readily accessible when it's needed.
So no more like deciphering handwritten forms or
Right.
chasing down clients for missing details.
Exactly. It really reduces the administrative burden on staff.
Yeah, that sounds like it could save a lot of time
Absolutely.
and money.
Yes.
But it's not just about gathering information, right?
Right. The AI can actually analyze those responses,
Okay.
pre-qualifying leads, and even suggesting the most appropriate lawyer within the firm.
Okay. Based on expertise and availability.
So you're not just automating data entry.
Yeah.
You're using AI to actually make intelligent decisions
Exactly.
that streamline that whole client intake workflow.
That's the goal.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of our listeners right now are thinking,
Sounds
okay,
great.
this all sounds great, but can AI really handle
Yeah.
the nuances of legal communication?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's important to understand that AI is constantly evolving.
Okay.
Advanced language models are being trained on vast amounts of legal data,
Wow.
enabling them to understand complex legal terminology
Mm-hmm.
and tailor their responses accordingly.
So again, it's not about replacing lawyers with robots.
Right.
It's about equipping them with these AI tools that
Yeah.
can enhance their communication capabilities.
Exactly. For example, an AI agent could draft routine correspondence,
Yeah.
like appointment confirmations or follow-up emails, freeing up the lawyers to focus on more complex.
And strategic communications.
Okay.
And as AI continues to learn, it's going to become even more adept
Yeah.
at handling those nuanced conversations.
And it sounds like AI could also be a really valuable asset for legal research as well.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about that a little bit more?
Imagine having an AI assistant that can sift through tons of legal documents, case law, statutes
Okay.
in a matter of seconds,
Wow.
pinpointing the most relevant information for a specific case.
Okay.
That's the power of AI-powered legal research tools.
So that would save lawyers countless hours
Yes.
of manual research,
Yeah.
allowing them to really focus on analyzing the information
Exactly.
and developing legal strategies.
It can even help identify potential legal precedents or arguments
Oh, wow.
that might have been missed otherwise.
That's a really good point.
It's like having an entire legal library at your fingertips,
Yeah.
instantly accessible and searchable with incredible precision.
So let's shift gears a little bit
Okay.
and talk about a topic that's often overlooked, client billing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the most glamorous part of running a law firm,
Not really.
but it is obviously crucial.
It is.
How can AI help improve that process?
Billing is an area where AI can bring huge efficiencies.
Okay.
Think about those tasks like generating invoices, tracking payments, sending reminders for overdue balances. AI can automate all of those,
Okay.
freeing up staff time
Right.
and reducing the risk of errors.
That's a huge time saver for any law firm.
Yeah.
But what about those clients who have questions about their bills or need clarification on specific charges?
Sure.
Can AI handle that?
AI-powered chatbots can be integrated with your billing system,
Okay.
allowing clients to get instant answers to their questions.
Right.
Things like payment due dates, accepted payment methods, or even a breakdown of the charges.
So again, clients get the information they need really
Right.
quickly and easily.
Yes,
And your staff can then focus on more
Yeah.
complex billing issues or client relationships.
exactly. It's a win-win.
And let's not forget about collections.
Oh, yeah,
AI can be programmed to send those automated reminders
Yes.
for overdue invoices,
Right.
escalating them as needed, and even suggesting payment plan options.
That's right.
This can really help improve collection rates
Absolutely.
while still maintaining a really professional and consistent approach to communication.
Exactly.
It takes the guesswork and sometimes even the awkwardness
Yeah.
out of chasing down payments,
Right. Nobody likes doing that.
which I'm sure a lot of lawyers would appreciate.
I'm sure they would.
But how does AI handle those sensitive situations
Okay.
where a client might be, facing financial difficulties
Sure.
and needs to actually speak with somebody
Right.
to discuss payment options?
That's where the human touch is really important.
Okay.
While AI can handle those initial reminders and
Yeah.
offer basic payment plan options, it's crucial to have a system in place that
Yeah.
transitions those conversations to a human when needed.
So it's all about finding that balance
Yes.
between efficiency and human understanding.
Exactly.
This has been incredibly insightful.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
We've covered a lot of ground today,
We have?
from scheduling and client intake to legal research and billing.
It's a lot.
But before we wrap up, I want to touch on a broader issue,
Okay.
access to justice.
Okay.
How can AI play a role in making legal services
Right.
more accessible and affordable for everyone?
That's a great question. Yeah, that is a really crucial question.
Yeah, I mean, the legal system can be so intimidating and expensive,
It can be.
and a lot of people are left without the help they need.
Right.
So can AI really make a difference there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Imagine AI-powered tools that could provide basic legal guidance,
Okay.
answer those common questions,
Yeah.
and even help people complete simple legal forms,
Okay.
all without having to pay for a lawyer.
So it's like giving people a virtual legal assistant
Yeah.
to guide them through those initial steps so they can really understand their rights and their options.
Exactly. And think about those who maybe live in rural areas or
Right.
have language barriers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
AI tools can help overcome all of those obstacles,
Right.
making that legal information accessible to everyone,
Okay.
regardless of their location or background.
So it's about making sure that everyone has a chance to navigate the legal system Fair.
Exactly.
But-
Now, let's talk about something else that often comes up when people talk about AI,
Sure.
and that's job displacement.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people in the legal profession might be worried that AI will replace them.
Yeah, it's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool,
Right.
not a replacement
Exactly.
for human expertise.
Think about the medical field.
Okay.
We have incredible technology that assists doctors,
Right.
but it doesn't replace the need for skilled physicians.
And it's the same thing in law, right?
Yeah, exactly. AI in the legal profession is all about augmenting those human capabilities,
Okay.
not eliminating them.
So it's about helping lawyers be more efficient
Yeah.
with their time.
It's freeing up lawyers to focus on things that really need that human touch, judgment, creativity, and empathy.
So things like developing legal strategies,
Right.
building those relationships with clients, and advocating for them effectively in court.
Exactly.
So it's really about working smarter, not harder,
Yeah.
and using AI to handle those routine tasks.
Right.
So humans can focus on, those strategic and personal aspects.
And in fact, AI will create new opportunities in the legal profession.
Okay.
We're going to need people who can develop these systems, train them,
Right.
and make sure they're being used ethically and effectively.
So it's a whole new field with so much potential.
It is.
It's not about AI versus humans.
Right.
It's about AI and humans working together
Absolute.
to create a more efficient and equitable legal system.
I think that's what makes this such an exciting time for the legal field.
Yeah.
We're really on the edge of a big transformation,
Yeah.
and AI is leading the way.
Well, Taylor, this has been a really enlightening conversation.
I'm glad.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.
I think our listeners now have a much clearer understanding of how AI is really reshaping client engagement and the future of law firms.
I hope so.
And for anyone listening who wants to learn more about how AI can empower their law firm,
Yes.
I encourage you to visit Busi.Chat
Good idea.
and see what they can do for you.
Wyatt.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive
Thanks, everyone.
into the world of AI and law.
Yeah,
Remember, knowledge is power.
it is.
And in this rapidly changing landscape,
Yeah,
staying informed is key to success.
absolutely.
Until next time, keep those minds curious
And
and those legal practices